And hello to you, Aquarius, my intuitive friends. And we are starting with the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the Magician. Love that standalone card. The King of Cups. Whew, and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh boy, how much emotion can you handle, right, Aquarius? So, so you are very sociable at heart. So it's okay that you have all of this emotion and all of these. I just feel like lots of people. Looking at this, I'm feeling like this week you are going to be involved with a lot more people than normal. I don't know where that came from, but with all that emotion, I'm seeing and feeling lots of people, lots of social interaction for you, and that is your jam, Aquarius. You can handle that. You're very sociable, so you're okay with that. So let's just jump right into those emotional cards. Your eight, your page, your queen, and your king of cups. So with the Eight of Cups, we are talking about a turning point, and being able to make decisions for the best outcome. So already saying that you are going to be thinking with your heart and your mind, and you are really wanting to branch out, and you're wanting to change some things about yourself. Maybe maybe you want to become more spiritual. Maybe you want to be more financially stable. Even though this is an emotional card, things that bring you a peaceful heart. That's what I'm feeling with that Eight of Cups, that you want things that will bring you a peaceful heart. Then we have the Page of Cups, and that is talking about connection and really appreciating what it takes to be in tune with your spiritual self. You're going to be receiving messages and really paying attention to them from your dreams, and possibly some divination, maybe some communication with spirit yourself. You are intuitive, so you might be getting some messages from spirit personally, Aquarius, this week. I would not be surprised between the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups for you to really be finely tuned to that. Totally can see that happening for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is speaking to compassion and a strong psychic connection with a specific person. So there's someone that you really jive with, someone that you really care for, and that person, you guys are going to be thinking about each other. You're going to be, calling each other up. Hey, what are you up to? How are you doing? I've been thinking about you. That's probably going to be happening for you this week as well, Aquarius. That Queen of Cups, that strong psychic connection with that one person, you're going to be feeling that. But you're also going to be very considerate of the needs of your family and your community when you're making plans. You're not going to be not self-centered. I don't want to say self-centered, because you tend to be also you're very into your individual self, doing and being on your own. But this week, with that Queen of Cups in your reading, I feel like you're really going to want to be thoughtful of your community, be thoughtful and considerate of your family. So the Queen of Cups is just saying, that's probably how you're going to be dealing with things this week. You're going to be thinking about everybody. And then with the King of Cups, talking about good feelings just all around, very abundant in every way possible, but in particular your emotional realm. Very strong emotional balance, just feeling really good. And then also being able to not only seek out a wise and compassionate counselor, but also be that counselor with that heart-centered advice where you are really giving advice and thinking with your heart. Nothing wrong with that, Aquarius. So really going to be feeling Feeling. You're going to be feeling. Definitely, you're going to be in tune with your emotional self big time. You're going to pass that on to the people around you. So, very, very good week for you. And again, all these cups, you really can't avoid or ignore all those cups. Then we have your challenge. So with your challenge, we have the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, we are talking about being able to loosen up conflict or tension, being able to really make the best of a situation and help someone get past that awkwardness when you first meet someone, when there is some tension or conflict going on. You know how weird it is when, especially with somebody you're close to that you see a lot, and then something happens and you guys are like not talking, or you're talking but barely, or one syllable answers, and now you find yourself being in the mix, being together, and now you have to deal with that. Well, that Five of Swords is saying it's going to happen, but you are really loaded for bear here. You are ready to deal with that. You are not going to have to worry about being at odds with somebody for long. Not if they're in your inner circle. If there's somebody that you really care about, that's going to be short-lived. It's going to be a wake-up call. You guys are going to realize we cannot take each other for granted and move forward from there. So that's a good thing too. And again, here we go, your challenge card is kind of an emotional card. With the Queen of Swords, she is talking about perception and being more intellectual than heart-driven or emotion-driven, which is funny because you have a ton of emotion this week, Aquarius. So the Queen of Swords wants you to remember that you do need to think with your mind as well. Don't get carried away with the hearts and flowers. Don't get carried away with this emotional freedom you're going to be having. Make sure when it's something important that you are also using your head. That's important for you this week. Then we have your Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is talking about faith and perseverance when it comes to investment, and just being patient, because it may be much longer than you intended. But if you keep your faith in these long-term projects, things that you've invested your blood, sweat, and tears and money into, it will come back to you, Aquarius. So you just need to be patient. And then last but not least, I saved the best for last, the Magician. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, power card, because he is talking about the power of intuition, the power to create, and kind of like he's the bridge or the conduit between the ethereal and the physical plane. So he is in control of every element, every suit. So as you could see there on the card, he's got everything right there at his fingertips, and the sun at his back. Everything is good. You are the Magician this week, Aquarius, because you're going to be working all sorts of miracles as far as emotion. Even your money is good. So, and you're able to keep your independence and your individualism, as well as really be community minded and thinking about those you love a lot. So you can't go wrong there, Aquarius. And that is what I'm seeing for you this week. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.